So, good afternoon, YouTube. Hopefully, you're all having a wonderful Wednesday. Is it Wednesday? Yes, I think it is Wednesday. It's the middle of the week. It is hump day, baby. And we're going to get into a Premier League transfer update. So please do smash the likes up if you haven't already. Do subscribe to the channel if you're new. Loads of new subscribers recently. Not far away from 40K now as well. So I would appreciate if you did subscribe, share the content around, do what you got to do. And yeah, man, we're going to get straight into this. Don't forget tonight also as well. At around 5:30, 6 o'clock, I'll be doing an Arsenal-related stream. That'd be a transfer-related one just solely for Arsenal, something along that lines. And then tonight I'll be doing a watch-along for the Chelsea-Liverpool game, which bodes to be a pretty decent game by all accounts. Chelsea need the points. Liverpool are on the beach. It's probably going to end up with a Liverpool win. But we'll see. But listen, let's get straight into talking about Kai Havertz if the picture loads. And we know that the deal is all but done. I did a video on that the other day, but the deal is all but done. They want the deal wrapped up by the end of this week. I don't think that's going to happen by the end of this week, but I do think that maybe by early next week, maybe this time next week, then that deal could be done. Let's not forget here as well, the transfer window officially opens in 2 days from now. Now, 80 million euros for Kai Havertz, that is an absolute steal, especially when you compare that to somebody like Jack Grealish, who I had first-hand experience watching last night run rings around the Arsenal team. And the levels between Havertz and Grealish are quite far apart, but the price tags are very similar. Now, listen, Chelsea are moving pretty mad at the moment. They've obviously signed Hakim Ziyech, a player that Arsenal declined to sign because it would have hampered Mesut Ozil's career at the club. Okay, cool. And then they've obviously gone out and signed Werner the Burner, baby. Chelsea mean business. They are obviously going to get this deal done by the looks of it. And they're on the hunt for a new goalkeeper as well. I did see a story. I don't know how much weight there is to it, but I did see a story today that they're trying to get to Stegen from Barcelona. I did have a little chuckle with that one. Oblak, they were linked to the other day as well, but it does look like they are trying to get a goalkeeper as well. And I've said this for a long time now. If Chelsea go and get a left back, they go and get a goalkeeper, they drop Kai Havertz into that team as well, they're going for a title next season. They desperately need a left back and a goalkeeper, in my opinion. But we shall see what happens. Let's move on to the next guy. And that is Danilo Pereira. Now, I've got a direct quote from this guy. He's basically saying, Arteta, come and get me. He's put out a come and get me plea. He said he is a really good coach who has started as a second coach at Manchester City. He has little experience and Arsenal play very good football. I think he's doing very well. Well, he didn't watch us last night then, did he? He is a Spanish coach, a little bit similar to the Portuguese coaches. They want to play with the ball and improve with the ball. So I think he is a good coach. I think the style, I think I can fit in there. The way he plays, also thinking on the ball. The team always have to be together. I think it is a good way to play. Of course, I'd like to be here in Porto, but let me say that again. Of course, I like to be here in Porto, to be here in my country, but I want to be in a bigger league like the Premier League. I've always dreamed about playing in that league. I played also in Serie A, but I think the Premier League is a huge league, and one day I want to play there to improve, to be a better player. I think it's the best league in the world, baby. Come and get me, Arteta. Come and get me. That's what he's saying. Now, listen, let me tell you something about this guy. I think most of us know that he's a pretty damn good player. He reminds me very much of Decore, but I think he's a lot better than Decore. The way he drives forward with the ball is Decore. The way he gets stuck in, it's like Decore. He's technically better than Decore, but I see him as very similar types of players. They're both playing the same position, obviously. He's got a mad diagonal pass on him. The amount of times this guy will ping a 60-yard diagonal, inch perfect to feet. Very good player. Very good player. And by all accounts, he's touting himself out there for some business. So we'll see what happens with that one. And I'd love to know what you guys think of him. Would you take him at the club? And if so, how much do you think it'd cost to go and get a player like him? Because I do think we need that combative player in midfield. Looking at our team, Torreira's not good enough. Guendouzi is not good enough. Granit Xhaka is not good enough. Mesut Ozil, sorry, mate, you're not good enough. Joe Willock, not good enough. Is there anyone else I've missed? Probably not. Oh, Danny Ceballos. The jury's still out on him as well. So we do need something in that midfield with a bit of steel, a bit of Vieira in them. Do you know what I'm saying? But leave it in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts on that. Let's move on to the main man, the big man, the man who disappeared again last night. Another away game, and Aubameyang disappeared. If you don't score, he don't really do much, does he? Let's be real here. He does score a load of goals, though, which is why I want to see him in the penalty box. But all the reports around today suggest that Arsenal have finally tabled an offer to Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, and it's in the region of £250,000 a week. Now, I'm still not convinced he's going to stay. If he does that show his lack of ambition to the football club? Does that show Arsenal's ambition towards getting to where Arteta says we want to be, and to where everyone keeps telling me the process is taking us, and that's back to the top? I think if we sign him, that does show some level of progress for a start. The fact that we've got a player in the last year of his contract, he's our best striker, one of the best in Europe, and we can go, bang, there's the money and he signs. What does that say about him? Does that mean that nobody's come in for him? I'm quite sure there's clubs in Europe that would want him. Real Madrid, Barcelona, Juventus, Inter, just to name a few. I'm sure there'd be a few out there extra on top of that would want him as well. But could they afford him? He is 31. He's not getting any younger. And like I said, when he's in and around the penalty box, he is one of the best strikers in the world. His movement in the penalty box, for me, is the best in the league. Yeah, unbelievable movement. His goal against Man City the other day, peeling off the back, bang, straight in the back of the net. His one-on-one with the goalkeeper Edison the other day, superb. That is where I want to see Aubameyang. I don't want to see him at left back helping Tierney or Saka. I don't want to see him trying to dribble down the wing because he can't dribble. I want to see him in and around the box scoring goals. Will he stay? I don't know. I'm still not convinced. He had a look on his face last night of complete disdain for the rest of his teammates, just looking around, going, putting his hands on his hips, like that. It was like he's looking around. For me, it just looked like he was thinking, I can't do it all on my own. You know, you lot ain't good enough. But I'd love to know your thoughts on that. Obviously, the stories are doing the rounds that we have offered him 250 grand a week. Now, listen, for a striker of his level, that's pretty damn cheap, especially when you compare that to the number 10 that we're giving 350 a week, and other strikers in the league that are on less money than that. There or thereabouts the same in terms of goal scoring. Aguero's on less money than that. Harry Kane's on less money than that. So I think that's a good deal. If he does sign it, then cool, I'm buzzing, because I rate Aubameyang. I think he's a good player. Well, good goal scorer anyway. I don't think he's that great a footballer, but he is a fantastic goal scorer, and that's his job. That's what he gets paid to do. So I'll be over the moon if he signs. But so leave it all in the comment section down below. Don't forget the watch along tonight. Make sure you come and join in. Chelsea, Liverpool. Do download HOTMIC. The link is in the description. Use my code, which is also there. See some of you guys saying, you said download it, but you didn't give us your code. The code's in the description. Click the link. The code's also scrolling across the screen as well, Lee623. So make sure you go and download that. Use the link. Follow me on that platform. I'll be streaming on there later on this evening for the game as well. And we'll see what happens. It'd be nice to watch a game without getting upset, angry, stressed, biting my fingernails, pulling my hair out, swearing, screaming, shouting. Yeah, it'd actually be nice to sit back and watch a game of football without all the drama. So yeah, make sure you come and join in later. Don't forget also, about 5:30, 6 o'clock, I will be doing an Arsenal-related stream. So make sure you just come and join in on that as well, I suppose. And all have a wonderful afternoon, whatever it is you're doing on this Wednesday afternoon. I'm going to go and chill by the pool for a couple of hours, get my tan topped up, and I will leave you all in peace. Laters, peeps.